Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. It's another day. It's another day. Oh, good guts, welcome in. Doing all right. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. You too. Happy, whatever's left of your Tuesday, your, like, 22-ish minutes. I'm pretty sure if my math is right. Of your Tuesday. In like 2 months, in another roughly 2 months, we'll finally have the time zone back to where it used to be. And then you won't be, like... And then you'll get an I'll start an hour earlier for you again. For another half a year. We missed that. You know, I don't know who to blame. I don't know if we should blame North America for still having daylight savings, or to blame where you are for not having daylight savings. Right? Because if both had it, or both didn't, then this wouldn't be a problem. But because one has it and one doesn't, this is a problem. You stay up till late because, I mean, no. You cannot use that excuse. Sorry. You're not doing it. You could pretend. But let's be honest here with ourselves. You're not staying up because of me. You're staying up because of you, and I just happen to be there. Which is okay. But we all have to be honest with ourselves. You don't lie? No. I don't lie. Because I'd explode. And since I haven't exploded, I haven't lied. That short is not done well. by the way. That new YouTube short has not done well at all. Yep. It's on its way to yeah. It's considerably below average. At 8 out of 10 right now. And this rate, it might be a 9 out of 10. It'll never be 10 out of 10. Just because 10 out of 10 one just never had any views pretty much at all. But yep. Oh well, I tried. Sad. That's fine. They can't all be winners. The main thing is excuse me. Something went into the wrong pipe. I started coughing right before the stream and it didn't get cleared out. But I am posting more shorts. I don't know if that's good or not, to be fair. Like, I'm conflicted about posting more shorts. Right? Because there's two outcomes that can happen from getting popular from shorts. Right? Two outcomes. One is people will only watch your shorts. The people that come in will only watch your shorts. And two, I guess three outcomes. Two, no one watches them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And three is pirate software. So you have a 2 out of 3 chance of it, you know, nothing really. 2 out of 3 chance of blowing up in a certain way, whether or not good or bad is debatable. So, you know, statistically, it's a good thing, I guess. Either way, so today we continue with Unreal. I know it's crazy that we're working on with Unreal today. Everyone was back at work today. They had the long weekend. Everyone was back. That means I had meetings. I had 3 meetings today. And I don't like meetings. From what I heard from some guy in the weekend you blown up in some... I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about. Yeah, we continue with Unreal. Food poisoning? No, that was Friday. That wasn't the weekend. That was Friday. Friday is not the weekend. That's a weekday. And I didn't. That's not blowing up. How is that blowing up? Yeah, pretty much. Like No. It was bad, but it was just contained in a very short duration. Like by like 4 o'clock, I was like I finally actually like it was like cool, like temperature all went away. I was able to finally get some sleep. And then by like noon the next day, I was fine. It was like 24 hours roughly for the entire thing to like start hitting me to pretty much be gone. So I don't know. It was either a stomach flu or food poisoning, one of the two. Don't know the difference. Doesn't matter to me. Main thing is, yeah, it was like in out within 24 hours. So yeah, by noon on Saturday, I was already completely fine. So yeah, basically I consider it a Friday thing. So yeah. You could have streamed then? When? Saturday? I was recording videos. Hello, Code Matt. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. What is this? And why does it say bad? Why does it say bad? Oh, what? What happened here? Can't parse invalid. Oh. I'm not even using the... Okay, this is a bugbear with Unreal. When things aren't connected, like they're not being used, I wish errors would just not be there. Or at least like be warnings instead of errors. Like, why do I have like bad compile errors when I'm not even using the damn thing right now? I wish this wasn't a thing. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, we continue with our meta progression stuff. So basically we were doing this. So when we picked this up, we needed to have it be just like this on our active items, where it swaps the active item here, right? And then we can do whatever we'd like, right? Well, wait. What? There, a teleporter. Right, so this is all cool, but we need to also now replace that one. So that's step one. So we get a player reference, as we need it here. Then we get the HUD reference, and then we get the excuse me. It's a great coughing fit that you guys missed out on ready for the stream. I hate when things go down the wrong pipe. Stupid throat? Is it your throat that does that? I guess somehow. Whatever thing that it causes that, I hate you right now. So we need to get this. Exactly, stupid throat. Yes. Set icon. So this, that. Okay. And then we need a for the text, because I want to know what we're setting it with. Name, enum to name here. We should do that. So if we come here now and then I pick it up, bam. Okay, what was the node I was using before that I deleted? If I could undo, I copied it all. Undo. Just wonder, what was the node that was complaining about that gave me the error that was really nice and useful? Enum to, oh, so string is better than text. Why? What to string? Right, enum to string is its own special thing. Right, I forget about that. Because there we go. Currency A pickup. And now we have the icon. Yay! The throat should have both esophagus and trachea. I think. I'm not a scientist. Spelled wrong. Scientist. Look. What 2.5D games have I played? My favorite, your favorite is Ragnarok Online? I don't think I've played any 2.5D games. I learned about 2.5D like not too long ago. I probably have seen some at some point. My first, like, the thing that inspired me to do a 2.5D game was what's the Square Enix game? Shit. How do I blanking on the name of it? It's late. Look, I'm gonna blame it on that. Damn. Crap. Octopath Traveler. Jesus Christ. Oh. Like, I thought that looked cool. And I was like, oh, you have 2D characters and 3D. Yeah, that looks cool. And I was like, oh, that's a thing. And then I'm like, okay. And the game originally was like this side camera view. And slowly I've raised it more, and the game has changed to be what it is now. So it's no longer going to be looking like this at all. I mean, it wasn't going to look like this to begin with, but yeah, this was my, like, oh, yeah. So, but yeah, now we have, it still, I think, looks pretty cool having the 2D sprites and 3D environment. Horrible environment art? That's okay. I'm horrible at everything. Oh, god damn it. I cleared my cache right before the stream, and I think that's what's happening. Hey, Ethan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. One sec. Just load that in. Oh. What? Oh, God. We'll redo it. After. Can you explain really quick how you combine your locomotion animations and the current weapon animation montage in your animation graph? Well, my characters are a little bit flat, so I don't really use the same system, so I can't even pull it up to even try to show you. So sorry. No, you're horrible at everything. You guys are cool. Cool doesn't mean good. Glad we agree. So you see us here. I want to open that. Okay, here. So right, this is the right the it's 2D sprites, right? But I think it looks cool. There's the enemies. I was like, where are the enemies? Hi guys. No. No, stop fire. Potion still works. Good. Okay. Run. Excuse me, guys. Okay, can we not fight here? Let's go in the park. Let's go in the park. Do you save each of the poses somehow and combine them back together? Well, you basically make a montage, and you make upper body animation, lower body animation, and then you can blend them inside the animation graph. That's, yeah, basically the short version of it. But there's tons of videos of it on YouTube. I suggest looking into them. Tons of videos on animation blending. Got Google. Nothing more? You keep shitting on your ESL status? At some point, you have to let go of the ESL. Your English is fine. You can't keep using ESL as a, yeah, my English sucks. Your English is better than a lot of Americans. Okay? I refuse to accept any ESL from you. How'd you make the circular camera cut out for things blocking the view? Look into camera occlusion on YouTube. You search like UE5 camera occlusion. Or camera occlusion mask. Tons of videos on it. Hey, Michael, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the short answer to most things, how do you do X thing? YouTube. So many videos on pretty much everything on YouTube. Once you start going into like really advanced stuff, you're not gonna find like the thing, like, everything put together. But if you break down the thing that you want to do, you'll find the little pieces of it. Still. So, I guess let's remake this again. So this. It's also gonna mess with my. That lined up. That looks better. Okay, so come here, get pickup item, set icon. This. I don't know if I'll keep the image in the end, but might as well for now. To string. Okay. Save this time. Oh, I need to put it in the world too. Okay. So now, bam, bam, icon changing, fantastic. Okay, so that is working now. We got the print string that is working nicely. Is it worth it to set up common UI in a project? Yes. If you ever plan to use a controller, yes. Just hands down. I tried setting up a controller support without common UI. I gave up. I want a common UI. And mostly the thing that broke me was that, like, I had navigation working even. Like, I had a way of doing navigation. It was great. Like, it wasn't like a great way of doing navigation, but it was working with navigation. But I could not make it so the mouse pointer would just be gone when I loaded the widget. It would still be there until I moved the mouse. And for the life of me, I could not force it to just hide, unload. And I was like, and then I give up. I'm like, common UI. Oh, cool. It takes care of it. Great. Now, starting game design and building projects for your small test ones. I didn't use it, but now you're expanding. I think you need it. Yeah, depending on what your use case is. Common UI is great for controller support. I'm sure it's great for other things too. Main reason I use it is controller support. Okay, so we have this. The next thing we need to do is we need to store are we? Wait. This active item. Wait. Here are the pickup items. Why do I have this but I don't have active item? I should have my active item as well. I set it. Oh, I don't save it. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm just not saving my active item. Okay, let's set that up. Selected active item. Am I using Paper 2D? No. Paper ZD, which builds on top of Paper 2D. If you plan to do anything 2D related, use Paper ZD. It gives you so much more functionality. Default Paper 2D is, you do it, but Unreal dropped support for it a long time ago.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Ads time already? By the way, guys, I just remembered. I was curious. I think like a day or two ago. For those of you that don't have ads, I was curious a day or two ago. I was like, you know, I never looked into how YouTube just assigns ads for my VODs, because it's not like I go in and manually place ads in my VODs after the fact. It's just like it just does it automatically. And I was like, I wonder how it does it. And if I just look at my last VOD and click review placement for it. Now, keep in mind that this doesn't mean you get an ad everywhere there's a line. It just means there's a possibility of getting an ad served to a person everywhere there's a line. To be fair, it's a 3-hour VOD, right? So this is an hour. So if it's like about here's 30 minutes, 15 minutes, so it's like every like 5-ish minutes it tries to put one if it feels like it should. I was like looking at this like, holy crap. But thankfully, just because a video will have this doesn't mean YouTube will serve you this. So really, you can put as many as you want. It doesn't mean YouTube will do anything about it. Where do you call the save game function from? The game instance? The player character? Where do you call the save game function from? The game mode. The game mode takes care of that for me. All game-related stuff, including saving and loading of the game, happen on the game mode. Yep. It's variable. So that's the save game done. Let's load. Okay. And we also need to use anywhere else. I think that's the only two places, right? Judge by this. Here, yes. Here, yes. Yeah, that's only 2 places. Cool. So now we have this being done. So great, but why do I have an active item? No. We no longer need an active. Okay, I don't need an active item on my player. Get game mode reference, set active item. That. And then we can just take you here. That's better. And then here we need to remove active. Don't need active item here. Where is it? Would it be under? Active item. Where is this will be used? You've been struggling figuring out what classes handle what things. When you're making a single player game, you don't need to be as like perfect about it. Honestly. Yep. Start game. Don't need. Oh, this needs to happen from the game. No, it doesn't. This doesn't need to be. This doesn't need it. This doesn't need to be a thing. Execution pin. Game instance can do that. Right here. Yeah, you can. When you're doing single player, you could put everything in the player controller, or like in the like player character. You shouldn't, but the game will run just fine if you put everything there. You put your 100% of your logic in the player character, and the game will run. Like if it's your first game, don't let people tell you that you have to do things properly, or God will smite you down where you stand. Like it's fine. Make mistakes, learn from them, put it all in one place, put everything on tick. As long once you like make a mistake, fix it, figure out why it was a mistake, and learn from it. That's how we grow. So yeah, don't stress over that. Another search, or I might be able to delete it now. No. Save. I'm here. Wait. Oh, this is the game instance. Okay, the game instance does not need to save my active item because my active item doesn't change during the game, so I really don't need it here. This whole active item I can. Okay. God plays Smite? Thought he was a low player? Oh, please. Get some class. If you need to reference another class, is it best practice to cast to it on begin play, then set as a reference to it as a variable, and then use that variable to do the rest of the casting? You don't. Once you save that as a variable, you don't need to do any more casting. You have the reference, just use it. Yeah, you don't. Once you cast to it once, save it as a variable and just use it. That's it. You don't need to cast to it ever again. Like right now, my game mode has errors. Hold on. That oh. Move that. So I'll share it real quick. Remove you. So many places to remove. I don't know why I have it in all of these places. So my game mode has at the very beginning, it notifies when the player spawned, because this is when the player spawns. So, and then my player at spawn, right? The actual like parent class of the player the very like top parent class, on begin play, casts to the game mode and saves it as a game mode reference. Okay? So on begin play, my player has a all my characters have a reference to the game mode. All my characters, because they all use the same parent. Then, when I spawn in as the player, if I go back to the event graph, and I on possessed, I go ahead and I have the game mode reference, so I set the player reference inside of the game mode with myself. So now my game mode has a reference to the player, and my player has a reference to the game mode. Right? So now I could do stuff like this, where inside of the items that I'm like overlapping with and interacting with, I can just go, my interaction is from the player, so I can just send my character through it as an input because I'm interacting with it, so it knows who it is. Have the reference to the player. If I have the reference to the player, that means I have the reference to the game mode because the player has the reference to the game mode. And now I have references to everything of the game. Because I have all my game stuff go through the game mode. So now I have reference to anything my character has to do with anything or the game, which means if I have access to the game, I have access to the HUD and everything else. I don't need to do any more casting. My casting is done. Because everything has a reference to it. Because of those, just that little interaction at the beginning that I made. Any character that I want, enemy or otherwise, has a reference to the game mode. I don't need the game mode to have a reference to all the enemies. That's whatever. But it has a reference to the player. That's all that matters. So, yeah. Set it once, use it everywhere. Just continue passing the information through. Okay, this is... Okay, this is the active item. So we're setting the active item here. Let's go ahead and... set the item pickup here. Set selective and item pickup. I probably should also call save game as soon as I pick up one of these up. Yeah, let's do that. So that way it remembers what I've picked up here. Actually, it makes things way more clear. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, happy to help. Happy to help. Yeah, a lot of people obviously use blueprint interfaces when you need to, etc. But in terms of referencing, getting a reference to a player or a game mode, you only need to do that basically once. One cast. Technically speaking, I cast for every... I do the cast on every single enemy. So every single enemy has a reference to the game mode. But I need the game mode usually from every single enemy anyway, and so I just do it. I could get away with not doing that and having technically less casts, but it's fine. Where else do I have this active item? I could just delete it and it'll complain about errors. And then I can just fix the errors. Let's do that. Give me your errors. Oh, there's no errors. What? Oh, okay, there's the errors. It didn't give me any errors. He's like, no, I'm not going to tell you there's a problem. There's a problem, but I'm not going to tell you. Why? None of these show any errors. There you go. Oh, I can't use my auras anymore because right. I need to change my here. This. How is this not? Oh, did it undo the crap? Oh, it undid this. So this is where I still use it. Okay. So if you have a weapon class where it holds the weapon's ammo count, and you need the player to reference the ammo count, you set a reference to the weapon on begin play and use that. Okay. Why store the weapon ammo on the weapon? If you throw away the weapon, do you throw away ammo with it? Or not? Like, if you have a full magazine, a magazine holds 100 bullets. Make it easier. Magazine holds 10 bullets. You have 100 bullets total. If you get rid of the weapon, do you now have 90 bullets? This is a question only you can answer. This is a how does your game work question, not a this is how it should be done question. This is how does your game work? Or how do you want your game to work? Oh, there we go. Now I can get rid of it. You have 3 weapon types that each use its own type of ammo to store ammo on the weapon. Okay. You have 3 weapon types. Not 3 weapons. 3 weapon types. So if you have a handgun type, you have 10 handguns. Are you going to store... They're all using the same ammo, right? So... Are they all going to store the same information 10 times? Right? You see where I'm going with this. Store it in the game mode. Store it in the game mode. The game will keep track of any game-related things, like your ammo. Have your game mode keep track of your ammo. And then it doesn't matter what gun you pick up. You don't need to worry about like storing that information in multiple places. Your game mode stores your ammo of all 3 types. Done. Your weapons just need a reference to the game mode, and then they know how much ammo they have. And if you don't even need to have like check. You don't even need to check every single time if you don't want to. You could even have it check once, and then like update only when you want it to, for example. Like save it back to the game mode later if needed. Yeah, just have a reference to the game mode, and then just like I do, and just then be like set, load. I sense so much sarcasm in that statement, Gaguts. I feel like it's soothing. It's seething, rather, sarcasm. Now you're putting it on way too thick. Oozing sarcasm. There you go. Now we're back here. Now it's working again. Yeah, okay. And that all updates this. These get updated. Great. So right now I have, okay, let's pick up, yeah, I have a little standing guy, and I'll have big guy. Hard to tell here. So I have these 2 here. Thanks. Apparently, my zoom hotkey also does that. Not intentional. Oops. No worries. Have a good one, Ethan. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. So, if I play again... Okay, I don't have it. Why didn't stick? It should stick. Why not stick? Let's see. Is it going through here? None. Oh, there you go. Not here. Ignore. So it went through this. Okay. So I should be able to get active item and print this. Okay. So it is being saved. What's probably not happening is oh, you know what it is? I bet you it's assigning it, but I'm not loading the icon. It's probably loading it correctly. But I'm just not setting the icon. Yeah, it's setting it. Okay. So yeah, I'm loading it. I'm loading these, but I need to also set up the icons. So that's not hard. The question I have is, where's game mode happen? Oh, I'm in game mode. I'm stupid. I'm in. Where's widget? Load HUD. Here. So this HUD needs to happen before I load the save. No. I can do this. Then load the HUD. Oh wait, load HUD happens last. Actually, it's not in correct order. Okay, let's move this here. This happens here. Organize this how it actually happens. Inside of my little web here. Okay. Game instance. I should just make these. I should collapse these. You know what? I'm going to take this, copy it back out here, reconnect it, and then collapse. Load. Okay. We're gonna just do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna organize this a little bit. This collapse. Load game settings. Okay. Instance. You. It's gonna be a lot more organized when I can just put it all together. So this is all dungeon generation. So what I'm gonna do is just do one of these. It up.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay, I'll continue after that. Well, okay, last thing. Not really much to continue. But I'll continue from here. That's a lot easier to manage, isn't it? That's like that seems good. And now we can have them just go off the sequence. Ta-da! I have this that does this. I don't need this twice. I don't know why I have this twice. So I'm pretty sure I no longer have Cloaked in Shadow. Hold on a second. Do we even I don't think we have Cloaked in Shadow. I think we removed that. I think that's one of those things that was room dependent. No, we don't. That's no longer a thing. And that's the only place we're using this variable to. Oh yeah, there you go. Trace walls, we don't longer need currently hiding walls. Yeah, all of these extra variables. Goodbye. Excellent. We just cleaned up a whole lot of stuff. I'll keep these. Old blockouts levels. Here, I don't find references by name. Where am I using this? Only here. Can I just do event game over instead? Yeah, I can just do game over. And now here, I can just remove this and just put this here. Remove all that. And now we have this. On begin. Play. Look at that. Our entire thing is just collapsed nicely and organized. Oh. So good. Ears. We have some here. It's because it still has reset site, hidden shadow is no longer a thing. So yeah, we don't need all of this. This total blood and level also probably don't need. I'll probably need to clean up a bunch of this here later as well. Yeah, because we're no longer doing the room-based stuff. Whether or not spawners enabled, like all that stuff is no longer room-based. So we'll clear that up later. Okay. The point of this was that we needed to set up the icons on load. We have the information saved in the game mode, or in the save game. We're loading it correctly, but we're not using it afterwards. So basically, we need to do same thing what we had here, which is just here rather. So we get the reference to the active item and the other one and set it. So some of the stuff. So here we need to get the selected active item, get selected meta item pickup. We also need to get HUD references. Active item and get meta pickup item. So then we need to do a set icon twice. Both of these. Ooh, here's a problem we already face. I'm not saving the icon anywhere. I'm not saving icons anywhere. I don't want to do a select. Do I do a struct then? I might do a struct then. And then it allows us to also set sprite. Yeah. I think we need to change both of these to work with structs. And then we can set it to have the actual enum for the dropdown still. And then we can save the image. And if we need to, we can always then add more stuff later. So, what is this user defined struct? Oh, okay. When I open it, it changed the icon back. Okay, let's make our first one. I want to do active items first. Active items. Checking that I don't have it also .info old. I'm still using, huh? Okay. Okay. That later. Okay. Let's go with first. Oh. I need a struct of a struct, don't I? Yeah. Well, yeah, because I need active item, the This of each type active item. But I also need, yeah, the icon, which is going to be a, I think just texture 2D. And then we need these in another struct. Those active item base, and then we need a new struct. Actually, active items, because here we can then do oh no, we don't need this. No, because this is what happens inside of the. Oh no, we do need it. How do we do this? I wish there's a way of me maintaining the array of both of these in the same size. Okay, what I can do is I have active items here. This is an array. Now we can set these. Right. But I could also then put in, instead of this being as active items, this is going to be HUD items. Active and meta items. Meta HUD. It's called HUD icon. HUD items. Yes. Because the idea now is I'm gonna add also the other ones. These guys also will go here. And I can do both of them at once. I just grab both at once. Or I do it off of a data table instead, which might be the best option. Do I want then 2 data tables or do I want data table? Probably just 2 data tables. Easier to manage. Just needs to delete. Not gonna delete just yet, just in case. So this is going to be for what do I guess I put it inside the UI section. Trying to figure out where to put it. No, let's make a. I should make a new folder called data tables. Put it in there. And then I also then will go into my mob manager stuff. can't do that. And then move these to it. Actually, you know what I can do? I can instead search, just go to the content and search for data table. Grab all of these. Am I sure about this? I think so, because then I'll have all the data tables in one place. Move here. Okay. So now all the data tables are in one place. I think that's a better organization. Am I gonna live to regret that? Possibly. But for now, fine. That was a composite data table. Data table composed of a stack of other data tables. I just want to know. Wait, but you're giving me a struct still as my. Okay, whatever. I thought I would select like the data tables I want. But I guess they all have to be the same type. And then you can combine them effectively. Kind of cool, yes. Okay, so we want to do active item. And this is DT active items. Teleporter, or a vulnerability, or a probably an aura, but we went over this before. It's fine. It's an aura. So now we can set up the icons here. Okay. So we're gonna go that. So I'm gonna delete this. So now I want pretty much the same thing, but slightly different. Meta pickup base. Item base. Here it's going to be meta items. Excellent. And so here another data table. Of excellent. I guess it's meta currency. I don't know why I'm calling it. Well, no, it is. It is the item for those. So yeah. I was doing it correctly. I got in my own head for a moment. It's fine. I've been watching a lot of Hell's Kitchen recently. Just turn it on during work. And there's a lot of that going on. People get inside their own head. So I'm not alone. Well, in this scenario, at this moment, yes. This is details. It's fine. I'm just gonna rename them to be A, B, C, D. That's fine. Okay. I might need to do sprites for them. Instead of texture, these might need to be sprites, actually. I'll do a texture 2D, we'll see. We're about to find out. Okay. So, if I add the active item data table, no, I don't set it this way, right? I always forget. Data table. Get data table row names. Here it is. Data active items, please. So I need. I don't need to get the row names. Get data table row. Struct? No. Other one. Get data table row. This one. There it is. So the row name, I do active items. If I promote this to a variable, it's a text thing, right? It's a text thing. So we won't promote to a variable. Instead, I will use this. I hope this will work. To select the info. And we're about to find out if it does. No? Wait a minute. Why do I have a none here? None here. Teleporter? I guess I do have an extra. Oh, is it because I would need to redrag it in because it's different now? It's not doing either of these, which is odd. Eh? Why isn't it printing anything? Okay. Easier test. Easier test. We'll assume it's correct. Okay? We'll assume it's correct. And if it is correct, then we want to get the icon. Assign it. Okay, it does need to be a sprite. Okay. Let me just check. Specific type paper sprite. Checked. Paper sprite. Okay. Now it says none, and it's giving me the default. Okay. So, if I now assign a sprite to these, is it going to be happy? Obviously, not the kind of sprites we actually want to be using here. But let's go with this. No. What? Why is this not printing? Well, it's printing now. Hold on. It prints hello. All right, I removed. The other ones. Print. Success. Fail. Why fail? Why is it all failing? To string or string to name? Oh, because they're because they're not named the same. I didn't name them the same. That's on me. So I think the problem is here. That here. That should be the same. And aura. No, it's named the same. It is to string. Then to name. I don't know why it doesn't like just to name, but you know, there we go. It works. It's fine. And then I need to throw this one to a variable, and this is going to be on the selected item. So then an event graph here, we can go selected item,
Ads are here.
break it,
For ads.
and plug this in. Okay. Figured out the problem. I'm the best.
You are the best ADDSSSS.
I got an email from YouTube. Channel membership bootcamp. No, thank you. I don't need a channel membership bootcamp. Personalized guidance. Exclusive access. Participate in workshops. YouTube events and brand collaboration opportunities. That's not a bootcamp, then. So either it's a bootcamp or it's not. Having access to things is not a boot camp. Boot camp is like you're doing stuff. Either way, like the problem with channel memberships, from what my big issue is, I can't like upload files. Like I can't treat it like a Patreon where just like, here's the project files. You can get it on channel memberships too, or like, you know, whatever. Not an option. So that's why you get emotes if you become a channel member. Help support me. But that's all I got. I don't know what else I could do. Okay. Let me change this icon because this spider's way too big. There we go. Okay. So now if we come here, grab it. Yep. Sprite gets updated. And obviously, wrong sprite. This is unhappy about these. Now it's fine. And if I was to leave and come back... Oh, right. The whole point of this was because we're setting up this. So now that we set that up, let's see if I can set up... Ooh. So I actually need to not have this be the enum. I need this to be a struct. Yeah, I need this to be the struct instead. Gonna be a lot of errors right now. Which means this needs to be a struct. So this needs to be the struct. Okay. Now we're happy here. Good. That also means here, I can break it and then get the icon and plug it in. You have an idea? Is it a good idea? You should put the Discord ping on the redeem points on Twitch. I can. But I can. Question is how much? The question is how much? I can put all of the sound effects as redeems, to be fair. If it's not automatic, that you ping and don't say anything. If it's not, well, it would be automatic. Like you're redeeming it. But the thing, right, keep in mind that, well, if you're on YouTube, you wouldn't know someone redeemed it. But if you're on Twitch, I believe it says it in chat. So everyone on Twitch chat would know. People don't look at chat unless they're chatting. True. That is true. But you know, sometimes you should check that. Sometimes yeah, look at chat just to see what's going on. But I can add that in. That's not super hard. Yeah, there's a few actually I haven't used. Why, Madge? You started this. I have this. For whenever you tell me a joke that's garbage. And when things fly over my head, which happens quite a bit. Oh look, something just flew over my head. I think the rest of them you've heard. I think the only one that you might have not heard is that one. A victory sound, because I don't get a lot of victories and wins. It's all failure. Failure. Oh, I also then need to here. I need to then just push this through here. But I can do it for 5K. Question is, how many points do you have, considering you keep using it on TTS? Because I feel like even you wouldn't be able to use it. My old mod, the one I used to have when I streamed Minecraft. You still have 1200. Wow. My old mod that I used to stream Minecraft with, he stopped by at one point. But he has over 100,000 channel points. If not multiple hundreds of thousands of channel points. Back in those days, I streamed a bit more because this was during COVID. So I think I streamed considerably more back then. It was Minecraft. It was easy. You didn't have to think. You just like do stuff and like things happen. It's like it was great. Okay, so I have this. If I leave and come back, yeah, I still have it. Look, I did it. It's successful. Get 5K. Yeah, you can get 5K easy. There's Twitch channel point calculator. Sure, say like 5,000 channel points for people who are not subscribed or following. Watch streak in days? Just calculate. No watch streak. It'll take approximately 938 minutes. Sorry, that's for 47. No. Okay, 938 minutes. 938 minutes divided by 60, so that's about 15.6 hours of watching divided by, well, let's be realistic here, like 2.5 hours per day. So just over 1 week. It takes about just over 1 week to get that. Wait, what? Did the website do the math wrong? But you have the TTS redeem. How often do you redeem the TTS? Every day? No. You feel like every couple of days you have around 5K? I mean, you don't redeem the TTS that much. I mean, maybe? I don't know. Oh, you do redeem it quite a bit. Now, well, for you, it'll be a little bit faster. Right? For you, it'd be tier 1. Also, this doesn't include streaks. So if I do like a 30-day streak... Okay, well, streak points is broken. 782. Divided by, well, like, okay, more realistically, if you were there for like the entire streams, like 2.75. Divide by, that's how many minutes. Sorry, that's how many, I did that's something. Sorry. 782 divided by 60 is hours. There we go. Divided by 2.75. It'll take, yeah, about 5 days. You're no longer a sub? Well, I mean, then over 5 days, yeah. If I go back to streaming Sunday, like long hours Sundays, then it'll be a lot easier, obviously. This is assuming that, yeah. I mean, you can go online, fill in your info, like, I don't know, like your watch streaks and all that stuff, and then it'll tell you like how long it takes to get it. Yeah. Either way, 5K is what it's gonna be. If I add it in, it's not gonna be cheap to freaking, you know, mess with people with a Discord notification. That wouldn't be cheap. And the thing is, it'll never be me, right? Because you would never be able to get me with it if that's what your goal. Because I'm in streamer mode during a stream, so I cannot get a Discord notification. So automatically, I would know it's not me. Or it's not like a notification for me. Just so we're clear. If your goal was that, I just want to make sure that you're well aware of what's gonna happen. Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. I just wanted to, you know, make sure there was no like surprises here. It is me, a surprise. Hello, surprise. How's it going? You gonna wait for me to get rated? You are truly evil. You're not surprised? You're a surprise. Hello, a surprise. Welcome. Sorry. No. I gloss over the small words. They're too small. A is a single character. Just, is that really a word? It's a letter. And sentences are made of words, not letters.
That's what she said.
Why Sag? Look, it could be worse, Leo. It could be worse, right? You icon here. Connected. There we go. Okay. So we gotta do the same thing we did another one to all of this. Okay. S meta cup item base change. All this, we're going to change all of these now. Gotta fix everything. Gotta fix it all. Unreal. Someone remix Pokemon with make it Unreal related. We have to fix everything. Hear that you have to play ranked to get good teammates because every quick play match is filled with console players and there's no way to disable crossplay. You know, lose every game with 2 or more console. Like, NetEase can easily add crossplay matching as an option. Well, first of all, how do you know they're console players? I don't know again what you're talking about at all. But how do you even know they're console players? First of all. Second of all, just because you're on a console doesn't mean you're bad. It's just the end of the match. Marvel Rivals. Their mic sucks. Oh, trust the aim shows. Well, shouldn't they have aim assist? Shouldn't their aim be better, not worse? Is that how that works with aim assist? Either way, the reason why you have bad teammates in not ranked is because people who are playing the game casually don't play ranked. And people who are trying to be good play ranked. So if you want to play with people who are good or want to be good, would play ranked. So, you see the logic there? I, for example, even though I played back in the day hundreds of hours of League of Legends, have never once in my life ever even pressed the ranked button. because I couldn't care less about playing ranked. Because I wasn't trying to play good. I was trying to have fun. So, you're 1 year sober? You're out? Yeah, I'm like over a decade. I can't look. I'm over a decade sober. I got nothing to worry about. Yeah, I am quote unquote over a decade sober. You spent 14 years sober and get wait. That's past tense. Wait, good guts. That's past tense. Do you mean you relapsed back on League of Legends? They pulled him back in. Arcane got him. I've actually never watched Arcane. Mostly because I've never cared about League of Legends, so I've not cared to watch Arcane. Even though I'm pretty sure you don't need to play League of Legends to enjoy Arcane, from what I remember hearing, but I don't know. It wasn't on Crunchyroll, so so I guess I have no place to see it. Either way, you don't have to care about League or play to understand it. Yeah, but it's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I haven't had Netflix in like over half a decade. Hey, Kayla, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. You just started playing League and now you hate yourself? Wait, just now? I mean, look. To be fair, a lot of people hate themselves without League. So, you know, League is irrelevant here. You hate yourself so you play League. There, see, that's more honest. That is more honest. Oh, I need to name these the same. So I need to name these the same. So I need to remove the spaces. Well, man, I don't have to. I could tell it to. I could do it automatically, but yeah, let's do that. Then I can update this. That way it'll match exactly. There we go. And then I just have icons for these. No, I've been smited by Riot for saying that. Blender crashed. Look, man, you gotta know Riot's always listening, right? You can't do that. That's it can end badly, right? We don't want that. They're always listening. Always watching. Still not right. That's Vanguard for you? Wait, what's Vanguard? Does nanite tessellation work with material layers? Well, one's a material, one's geometry. They don't exactly care about each other very much. It's just, does a table care about the apple you put on top of it? No. Or what you paint the table? No, it's still a table. Still the paint. Well, it doesn't matter at all. That only cares whether or not something is transparent or translucent. Then you plugged in everything correctly, but it's not tessellating, I guess. Did you enable nanite? Or do you have a... did you make it transparent? Vanguard is LOL anti-cheat. I think it's kernel-based. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, I thankfully never needed to really deal with that much, except like in the few times I play like MMOs. Then they come with like... Usually easy anti-cheat is the one. Right, because I played, what, Arcade? Was that the last one I played? That had anti-cheat. I think it was like easy anti-cheat. Why is... Oh, I need to compile. It helps if I compile. Oh. Didn't even have anti-cheat until they launched Valorant. Oh, LOL didn't have it. I mean, do they need it really? What's the problem here? Oh, this needs to be DT. How to pick up items. Which means this is wrong. This is not correct. Which means this should now be correct. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it works. Got him. And displacement channel is probably displacement needs like console variables. Unless that's different in 5.5. At least in previous version, they still needed console variables to even enable displacement. Have you used those? Did you like set everything up? It's a whole thing for actual displacement. Like material-based displacement. And I don't know about that kind of displacement, whether or not it works with layered. It should, because it's just an input. But I've never played around with it. No, I did. Did I? I think I did, but I'm not 100%. People used to abuse scripts in LoL. When their FPS was out, they have to have one. Now they implemented the same anti-cheat to LoL. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll be honest.
Ads are here.
Beyond me.
Pausing for ads.
Like a cool League of Legends, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I almost lost friends / lost friends over League of Legends long ago, so I quit that game. You can't, if you're a competitive person, you cannot play with me. That's basically how it goes. I just do not care about winning. I care about having fun. People scripted on Xerath and skill shot characters. I guess I don't know what that means. I know what you're saying, but I don't know what that entails or what that means or why that's good or bad, or I assume it's bad, but it sounds like they were just botting. Yeah. Am I being competitive? It's about having some sort of mental illness? Wait, what? You playing Marvel Rivals almost made you want to play LOL? But they're so different games, aren't they? I'm not a multiplayer. I'm not a competitive player. Like, what is the last competitive game that I played? Was it Overwatch? I think the last... Trying to think. Was there any... I think the last competitive game that I played was Overwatch. And you know when I played that? It was before Rake came out. It was when Diva's ult blew herself up, which I learned at some point later that they changed it so Diva's ult no longer killed her. It was so much fun using Diva's ult and then running away. I don't know, I was just like shot it forward and just run away. I was like, yeah. And then you respawn it, and then you get it back, and then you shoot it forward, and you run away. That's how I played. it was fun. But I think that's the last competitive game and time I played. You should play League of Legends for funsies? Where's the fun? I played League of Legends with friends because I was having fun with friends. I wasn't having fun playing League of Legends. I was having fun playing with friends. Yay, the 2 items are now working. They're being saved and updated. Look at that. So if I take this and like this, those are 2 items, and I quit and I come back in, they're still there. Yay. Yay! We did it! Before League, you were purely a single-player solo experience? Yeah, that's what I still like. I am very much a single-player gamer. Like, when I play MMOs, I play single-player MMO. Partially because I have no friends. I've never had friends play the MMOs that like I want to play. Just never have. And so I've always played single player, which means when it came to like raiding, I'm like I might dabble, find a guild to do some raiding, but then like I never really cared about raiding. Arcade, I did a little bit of raiding because you just queue up with like randoms, but eventually it's like I think I got to Vicus. And that's it. Like at that point, I was done with the game because I think that's why a lot of people quit that game, which is when you I don't enjoy mechanics where if you mess up a little bit, you wipe. That's not fun. Oh, Lost Ark. I don't remember the names. Yeah, Lost Ark. Is the game I'm talking about. Yeah, in Lost Ark, if you like mess up, you wipe the game. You wipe the entire raid. And that's not fun. I don't enjoy that. So I never I think I learned the first fight and the second fight. I think I never finished learning the last fight. And by the time where I was like somewhat comfortable like wanting to learn it, there was just people already have learned it and they don't want to take people who don't know a fight. And so I was like, yeah, I get it. But I didn't say Archmage, I said Arcage. different MMO. But yes, I played that too back in the day. Why is that there? Before quitting Lost Ark, you and your two friends would sell bus. I eventually took buses for Vicus, and then again I quit. Again, I'm done. Clearly, I'm no longer having fun, and I knew that it was only going to get harder. Right? That's the thing. Like, I play games. I don't understand. Like MMOs and things like that nature where you need like multiple people having very hard difficulty as like the only option. I play games for fun, you know. I'm not, you know, the best player, so I play games for fun. What the hell happened to so when games become like super difficult, you quit a Brishala, how you pronounce her name. Six Gates fight was epic but so long and punishing. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is yeah, no one wants to take people who are inexperienced, and you can't get experience because people don't want to wait for you to learn. Belshazzar, yeah, there you go. I forgot her name. Yeah. You remember waiting for 8 to 10 years for Lost Ark to come from Korea, and you played on A, at least, and it hooked for a while. But as soon as you hit raids, you got annoyed and stopped. Yeah. I'm not good with raids. Like, I'm the kind of guy, like, so this is a me thing, right? This is just how I play. I would love to just go into a raid that's lower difficulty, assuming it's possible, mess around and not need to look up a guide. And then when I'm more comfortable with the raid, I can go in higher difficulty, right? Something like that. And then learn the slightly different new mechanic, or not even new mechanic. I would love to have the mechanics all be the same. So you know the mechanics at the lower difficulty, and then you can go with like higher difficulty at that point. But games don't do that. Right? So you just go on the difficulty you need to, and that's it. So it is what it is. Lost Guard, they kind of did that? No. Where do they do that? I quit because they didn't do that. After a long time, they did insert a practice mode for what? For Vicus and for the guy before him, the Minotaur guy. Like, it should be on all raids. I'll let you practice the hardest mechanics? No, I want to do the entire thing. You played for 2 years? Well, I quit before the third. I played from release till a little bit after Vicus. So I didn't play as long. By the way, 50 hours now in Belatra. Um, Lost Ark. So I'm decent at 1600 hours. You know, it's not bad. I got 1600 hours out of that game. But, and that's why I can't say it was a bad game. I did like all the islands. I got the golden horse. Like, I did all the side con. I really enjoyed in MMOs. I blame them single player because I enjoyed doing all the horizontal stuff mostly. Like I enjoy leveling up and stuff like that. I'm very much a horizontal progression player over a vertical progression player. Yeah. So we now have. So the item we now have. So the next thing we need to do is now based on the item we have selected, we need to spawn something in the world. And then when you interact with it, then you use something. Check Discord general. Yeah, you showed this to me before. We had this conversation before. Guts. Yeah, I know you played significantly more than me. We had this conversation in the past. I even showed how many hours I did in the past. Yeah. Best way to do raid rewards around difficulty is like raid tokens. No. The problem isn't rewards, right? The problem in MMOs isn't the rewards. It's the access. Because if a raid is very difficult, you're not going to want to take someone that doesn't have experience because you're going to wipe the raid. And so that's a catch-22 now. How do you, if you've never done the raid, how do you get access to the raid? How do you learn the raid? How do you get better at the raid? Well, you can't. And so now you're shit out of luck. Unless you have friends that all are willing to obviously practice and learn together. But not everyone has that. A lot of people play like only one or two people. And then they try to find other, like, you know. But the problem is access. The problem isn't rewards. When the raid is released, everyone has to learn. Yes, but what if you miss the original? What if you're behind? Or what if you start playing later? Right? Even if you might just not even be there at the beginning. Maybe you're taking it slowly and, you know, you're like a raid behind or like a couple of raids behind. Or like come into the game like 2 months later. But people will carry and teach you? Well, no. That's... No, they won't. Maybe you played a different... Maybe Brazilian Lost Ark was very nice. But American Lost Ark was, yeah, either know the mechanics or just get bust. Yeah, but you're exactly busting, but that's not playing the game. Right? It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay, I'm gonna make an item that I can only interact with depending on the meta progression thing I have selected. That's the collectible thing. So, okay, one here. Collectibles. Meadow. Also, once you get bust, you're locked out for the week, right? So it's not like you can get bust like 10 times a day to have 10 chances of, like, even if you had the gold, right? You can't get bust 10 times a day on the same character to like practice, right? So it's and then you have to pay for it. And then if you don't have a lot of game like time to play, then you can't get the gold. It's a whole thing, right? In this mechanic, you need to check their wings. Yeah, so you are nicer than most. Most would just, yeah, go ahead and die, so you don't, you know, mess this up. Most people will just be, yeah, die so you don't mess this up. Yeah, I didn't like the busing stuff, so yeah, again, like I quit because I realized that there's no way learning groups aren't a thing anymore, and yeah, I didn't have that much time either. I ended up quitting. Not for me. It's so much horizontal stuff though. This is and election spawner, I guess. Don't like the name, but yeah, it probably was. Yeah, I was playing on the West American servers. Protocol. Always been on West America. But yeah, I played always MMOs. I play solo until I get to raids, then I dabble in raids, and then eventually I realize that it's never for me and I quit. But I tend to level a lot of characters, you know, have fun with the characters, do like whatever side content. I found all the Mogokos. I had more fun finding and looking for Mokokos than I did raiding. That's the kind of player I am. Let's get that straight. PoE 2 solo is very fun. Yeah, I need to play PoE 2, but I don't have time. That's why I haven't played it yet. Like I got so much stuff I gotta be doing that. Yeah. Let's add a. I guess this one might be an actual 3D thing, so I'm gonna just add a cylinder. Just add a cylinder. Or I guess it will be dependent on what it is. It'd be dependent on which thing it is, but that's fine. We'll randomize it later. So what we need to do is we need a meta item pickup or selected. Out of all the MMOs you played, like Terra the most and WoW was a close second. Yeah, the last WoW expansion I played was Pandera. It wasn't great. The one expansion, so I originally played WoW Classic, actual Classic, not remake Classic, and I played a Hunter, and I hated it. I was not having fun with Hunter. Why did I hate it? Because for Hunter, you had a pet that had a hunger meter that was like hungry, normal, and like happy, like satisfied. And basically it was like 100% damage on normal, lower damage on like hungry, and like 120 more damage on like satisfied. And here's the thing. You have to upkeep that with food. I was so annoyed having to upkeep it to make sure it's always on the satisfied thing that I hated the class. And eventually, like at level like 40 something, I quit. I quit WoW. And then I came back when Wrath of Lich King was coming out, right before it came out. I leveled up the Hunter just enough to get a Death Knight. And then I played the Death Knight when it came out. And it was a blast. I loved the Death Knight. And the only class I pretty much like played for the longest time was my main class. Loved the Death Knight. They nerfed my boy so hard into the ground over years. Like it was so much fun. Like when you play a Death Knight originally, right? You'd like turn into a ghoul when you died. Like it was so much fun. That's no longer a thing. But I remember I came back like this was after Panda. I think one of my friends was like playing, and I was like, I'll try it out. You know, I'll hop in for like a month, you know, or like a week or whatever. Let's see what it was all about. I did a dungeon that I think was still during the Panda expansion. So I was like, I know the dungeon. And one of the people died, and I just kept going. And eventually, we wiped for some reason. Maybe it was the healer that died. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. And then they were like angry at me, like, why didn't you res him? Like, what do you mean why I res him? And then they kicked me. Apparently, between the time that I last played and then, Death Knights got a freaking full resurrection. Because when I played last, Death Knights were able to resurrect temporarily someone as a ghoul, and then they would die, which is pointless in a dungeon. But apparently, at some point during that time, I got resurrected as a Death Knights got a proper resurrection. I don't know why they're Death Knights. I ended up quitting after that. It's like, oh, whatever. Last WoW was Cataclysm for you? Nice. Oh, I need interact. Not construction script. Why am I in construction script? I need a interface. Pandaria was a major break quit. You played Dwarf Hunter for some reason? Thought you had fun? Or being so obsessed with the Cataclysm patch because of organs? Didn't really care much about Cataclysm. When is Proctron Minecraft server coming out? I had a Minecraft server for a little while. And then I closed it down. Because I knew it wasn't gonna, like, everyone kept asking me when I used to play Minecraft to get a Minecraft server. I'm like, fine. Like, I didn't think I was ready for it or anything. I did. And I realized, like, I am not the kind of person that should be running a Minecraft server. So, yeah. It didn't do too well, and then eventually I closed it down. Have a good night, Leo. Get some rest, get some sleep. All right, you can do that. You know what? Let's do split. Is this equal to this? Sometimes I forget you used to be famous before become famous. My YouTube channel for Minecraft has less than half of my current subscribers on for Unreal, and I don't consider myself famous for Unreal. I had nothing famous about me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, it's over double, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be over triple like soon. I think I dropped like almost 200 subs since I stopped posting on there over the couple of years, which makes sense. But yeah, like another like 1,500 subs, and I'll be triple the Minecraft channel I used to be. Niche internet micro celebrity. The word niche there is too big of a scale, I think, for me. And micro, I think, is too big of a scale for me. Nano. Is nano smaller than micro? I think nano's smaller than micro. Nano celebrity. And a nano niche. And, well, actually, the niche was too big. You're one of the biggest PCG guys? Yeah. The PCG itself is a very small niche, which is why I'm needing to diversify. I'm gonna do destroy actor. Oh wait. Oh yeah. So this needs to be that. If I expose, yeah, if I expose this. So here now I can do currency A pickup. And if I pick up currency D and I come here and I try to interact with it, nothing happens. But if I go to currency A and then interact with it, nothing happens. You're not talking about a YouTube channel?
Emotional damage.
I'll cry after this, just so you know. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'll go into a corner and... Actually, never mind. All my corners are pretty much occupied by something. I guess there's one behind the desk in this direction. Where I have to open the window. Yeah, I guess I go in that corner. I got a nice view of the balcony out there, too. That you wouldn't get the joke? Was expecting the other sound? No. I got the joke. I got the joke. So mean. Hey, Matthew, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not that this okay. I figured out the problem. Don't worry about it. It wasn't this. I'm just stupid. I'll fix it after the ads. You're working on your own game? Nice. How's that going? Hope it's going well. Adding fun things. I can't wait to be done with my game, have it run, and then tell people how I did it, and then them be like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? There's always a better way of doing something. It's a superhero game based on a book you wrote. Nice. Was the book about a superhero or something else? I'm curious because you could have, you know, written something very different. Yes, okay. You know, I don't know what kind of books you write. For all I know, you write adult fan fiction, and now you're making a superhero game from it. You know, that was not out of the running. So, block interactables. Urban fantasy, nice. What is urban fantasy? I know fantasy, but what is urban fantasy? Okay, so now I can go away when I use the right thing. And if I pick up something I don't want, it doesn't do it. But when I come here and grab the right thing, then it works. Now, so now on construct, I wanted to change what it is based on what I have selected. Right? Because when right now I'm outside the actual game, but when I'm load into the levels, if I have a certain item, then I want that to be that item's thing versus something else. Non-romantic, a young adult. But what is urban? What does urban fantasy mean compared to like just fantasy? What is the difference between fantasy and urban fantasy? I'm not versed in the genres. Like, there's so many like music genres. Like, if you like just take metal, there's so many types of metal music. I don't know what that means. Would urban mean that it's like in a city, current time, something like that? But then it says fantasy, so it's not, right? Modern life with some sci-fi fantasy setting. Like Dresden Files. Never heard of it. I'm assuming that it's all great, and I'm sure you'll do wonderfully. So, yeah, but medieval fantasy, we all know. An urban fantasy would be like a current time fantasy. What is a current time fantasy? Maybe I'm probably not imagining. What is a current time fantasy versus a? What is a current time fantasy? Just like I because when I think fantasy specifically, I mean, that's probably a me thing. I think like dragons, you know, I think D&D basically. I basically think D&D. I don't. To be fair, they're free in the new D&D. They're introducing guns, like proper guns, to D&D. I mean, I guess cool. Not for me. Oh, I know it's on me. Yeah. Just like what for the longest time, when people said sci-fi, I thought Star Wars and Star Treks, and that kind of sci-fi. I didn't think about any other type of sci-fi, even though it is technically all science fiction, right? For some reason, when someone said sci-fi, my head was like, that means that type. So yeah, I'm weird. Don't worry about it. So I need this thing to be the type that I need. Grimm or X-Files. Yeah, never seen either of those. Yeah, the problem is I don't watch TV shows or movies. So the majority of the things that you'll be like, what about X? I won't know. Yeah, but that sounds cool. I'm sure that if I saw it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that looks cool. That's probably something that looks familiar in some way. What's supernatural considered urban fantasy? Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I never watched Supernatural, but I kind of know a little bit about it from other people. I mean, I guess. Oh, you know what we can do? I could use the mob spawn area for it as well. If I use this. It is a API game. I can do that. I can add a API game. And then you spawn mobs. Because and here I'd want to throw in my player character reference. As an input. Your book on the game is basically what if Superman was a street level superhero with less power? By street level, do you mean like that he couldn't fly? Is that what you mean? Like, what if he couldn't fly? Because he can fly, and so he's not quote unquote street leveled? Or do you guys realize how little I know about things? I know so little about pop culture in general. And like I used to watch Northern Lion a lot when he was playing Binding of Isaac. And he would just talk about like all sorts of things. And I'm like, how do you memorize all this? Not only memorize, like how do you even like pay attention to all this? And I think because the way, like for me, and everyone's different, of course. If I don't care about something, I will not remember it at all. No matter how many times you'll tell me, I will not remember it if I just don't care. For example, and I've told this before, my parents are divorced, and so when I went to visit, my dad got a new place at one point, and I went to visit, and when you enter the apartment, there's a little hallway. Actually, just draw it. There's a hallway, like the door's here. Here's the door. And let's make it bigger. Right. Door's here. There was like a door here. And then there was, it opened up into the living room. And over here, there was a window with some curtains. So the first thing you see when you go inside is the hallway leading to the window with curtains. My dad lived in this apartment for about 3 months. Keeping in mind that I visit him about weekly at the time. Okay? So about 3 months into him living here, I walk inside, I see the curtains, and I say, hey, did you get new curtains? You have those curtains day one. Here's another example. In college, we had a cafeteria with very tall ceilings. And the ceilings had like drop lighting, basically. But they were like our heads would be like here at the highest, or like even lower, like here at the highest, with the floor being like all the way down here. Right? So there were like tall ceilings. And like over like a year or like a year and a half into me being here, something happened, the lighting changed. Either they turned the lights on or off at a weird time, or like something like just seemed off. And that was I realized that was the first time I've ever looked at the lights, because I was like, did they get new lights? I didn't think like, hey, the lighting's different. I was like, I went up to the salesperson. I'm like, hey, did you get new lights? Like, no. It's always been these same ones. Because I just don't care about it. Like, I cannot tell you what color people's hair is. Genuinely. I could see the person, and if you ask me what color their hair is, I'd be guessing. It'd be educated guessing. But it would be guessing. Don't even try to ask me someone's eye color. Everyone has brown eyes. Like, if I don't care about it, I can't memorize it. It's simple as that. Things like that just don't matter to me, and so I can't memorize it to save my life. Hey, Prince, welcome in. Same here. There you go. Other people like me. Our memory works based off whether or not we care about X thing. That's it. Do we care about it? Yes. Then we'll probably memorize it. Do we not care about it? Then yeah, we're probably gonna forget it real quick. What is your eye color? Brown. Everyone has brown eye color. What is your hair color? Depends. Are you European? Yes, brown. Every other person, black. That's pretty much my end of my color options for hair. You're either brown or black. I know blondes exist. I just don't have a way of guessing if someone's a blonde. So those are my options. You download the Unreal City demo vehicles? Nice. When I set them to move, they instantly get into horrible ruts. Any ideas? What do you mean when you set them to move? Like they move by themselves? I mean, I have no idea. I've never even looked at this, like on the Unreal City demo, I'll be honest. So... unfortunately, I cannot help you with that one. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna take this this blueprint that we created and make it so it spawns the correct thing based on what we have selected. And then we're gonna try out actually setting it and spawning it and all that stuff. Go from there. That'll be our adventure tomorrow, but for tonight, that's where we're gonna close out our adventure. You play as the vehicles, but not let them go on their own. That's cool. Yeah, I never like opened the city demo, so I have no idea like what's in it really. I think I looked into it, like I looked at it because I think someone had it open, but no, I think I did look at it, or at least or something like it, but I don't remember any cars, or at least no, I wasn't looking for any cars at the time. We needed the buildings, and when we selected the buildings were all like blueprints, and I was like, we can't export these buildings because we needed them for like background stuff. It's like, oh well, I have to bake it down. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had fun. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always, and we'll continue to have some more fun then. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye bye.